Hey, let's not make a big deal. It happens. Okay? Well, we're all gathered here today to honor our fellow classmate and our friend, Arthur Cordova. Arthur has been coming to our school since he was in kindergarten, and he's made many friends and marked many lives. And we have a few teachers that want to remember him today, as well as the rest of us, and they're going to say some words. We're going to start with Coach.
Thank you. Yeah, I want to say a little bit about Arthur because we got to teach him in physical education. And Arthur blended in. He always worked hard. And he came to PE always ready for action. Arthur was an inspiration. He always greeted you with a smile. He was quick with his wit. That means he was funny. He could get a joke and he could tell a good joke. He was very kind. He brought enough joy for all of our lives that will last us a lifetime. Above all, Arthur loved God. I know he loved God. You know how I know? Because he showed so many of the characteristics of a wonderful Heavenly Father. I know that we have learned a lot from Arthur, how to be thankful. So let's always keep our minds on the good things that we have and enjoy them while we still have them. Another really cool thing is when Arthur came back in the fall, he joined the Runners Club. He was part of our Runners Club, and I was looking at his Runners Club card. He did at least 2 to 3 laps a day. And I looked at one day, August 15th, actually I think it was September 15th, he actually did 7 laps. That's 1.75 miles. So we have a lot to learn from a young man like Arthur, like a student like Arthur, and he was one of you guys. So let's always be thankful for Arthur's life.
Can you guys hear me? Thank you. Thank you, Coach. Now, one of his teachers that he got to have for 2 years in a row also wants to say a few words about Arthur. Mrs. Markham?
Alright guys, so I just wanted to say that I had Arthur for 2 years and he was an amazing student. He had lots of determination and always walked in with a smile. And every time my students or myself would ask him, do you need anything? Do you need any help? He would always say, I'm good. No, I'm good. And he just was a very, very strong student, and I will always remember his wonderful personality. And of course, I will always remember the family as well and be here for them as supporters for them. So.
Thank you. And finally, he had a classroom full of classmates this year that are saddened by our loss, and their teacher wants to say a few words and also give tribute to Arthur. Mrs. Salazar.
Arthur may be gone from our sight, but never from our hearts. He gave us so much to remember, and those memories are what will stay with us. We all have different memories about this good-hearted, courageous, and playful boy. So I'd like to give his family our favorite memories of Arthur so they can know how loved he was by all of us.
Thank you, guys. So we're gonna have a moment of silence while we cue up some music, and we're gonna listen for just a few minutes, and then on the count of 3, when you hear me count to 3 on the microphone, we will release our balloons. Yes, release means we will let them go, but you have to wait for me to count all the way to 3. offering. I'll be Arthur.
I love you, Arthur. Love you, Mahito.